Hello, you lovely people. Welcome to Carvale Fishing Bandits, associated with Monster Baits and Dips match team. Just a quick update, guys, to see how it's been going these last few weeks. I do apologise for no live fishing time. It's just how it's been. Right. We'll start with newish first and go on from there. No, we won't. Right. We had a club match at Hackett's Lake, and we fished against Snake Lakes, I think they're called. It's their own water, and we won with 52 points against their 30-something points. So we did well. So good, well done, boys. Myself, I struggled a little bit. The fish weren't literally coming in. We were having to time as feeder, how long as feeder were out, and between me and Sutty, one of the MBD lads, we worked together because we had sections, and we had two of us and two of them. Sutty was in my section with me, and between us, we worked out how far out to go and how long to leave the feeder in. We was having to leave us feeder in for 25 minutes sometimes, guys. It was a real hard venue. It shows you how hard. Just up the pond from me, Steve Hardman won his section with £1.12. It's weird. And I think through default, I came second in my section, and to be honest with you, I think I had £19. I didn't have much, but I had more than what some had. Well, most had. But, right, so that were a good day. We had some of our younger team. We had some of our sponsored team. We did well. So, well done, boys. Ian Summers, Glennie, thank you. You are doing an amazing job, and I look forward to working with you. You know what I mean? Right, then on to club matches. No, tell a lie. I went on Barbara Springs Open on a Saturday, and lo and behold, I got peg 27. Guys, in the darkness, fed on shit, never got a bite all day, never saw a fish all day, just had a nightmare. Sat there, it was sunny, then it was rainy, then we had snow showers. Where that lot came from, we don't know, but congratulations to the boys who did win. Guys, I never had a bite. So I just I wrapped up early because there was no point. All I was doing was just sitting there. Sorry, guys. What are you doing? My Labrador. Well, hey, say hello to the guys. No? Okay. Yeah. So, well done to the boys at Barbara. You did well. I then went on. I'm gonna say, yeah. I then went on to Tyrone Mall with the MBD. Again, it didn't fish as well as it should have. It was a feeder or pellet waggler day. Now, pellet waggler, me and a young lad at end next to me, we were the only ones who were doing pellet waggler on our bank. And yes, it took time for the fish to come, but those few fish that did come were decent fish. Again, he got one, I got one. He got one, I got one, which was fine. We were just, as long as we was keeping the carp in that particular area, we could win the match. We never. There was a young man on the other side of the island, and from all accounts, he's the feeder king, and he's won all 3 of MBD Open matches, MBD matches. Well done, sir. 100 and something pounds you won with. Wipe the floor with everybody. You were up feeder. Well done. We then I had a couple of days at Aston Fisheries, not actually in comps, just me feeding, getting back to feeding and practicing long line, short line, margins. I just needed to get ring rust off. This bloody virus is killing everything, mate, I'll tell you. Yeah, so I had a few days just pleasure fishing, but it wasn't so much pleasure, it was more practice. We then went to Springvale Fisheries at Oaks Lake. Guys, it was an expensive day. You had to pay your peg fee. You had to buy their pellets. If you've not got maggots or casters, you had to buy theirs. They weren't expensive, but they were priced, I would say, just on the touch expensive. And then I drew peg 18. Steve Hardman outside of me drew peg 19, which was lovely. I watched Steve pull fishing after fishing after fishing. I believe it was Jamie to my left, to my right. He was pulling fishing left, right, centre, in and out, in and out. But me, couldn't find a fish. Guys, I could not find a fish. I searched the whole of my peg, nothing. So disappointed. Because I'd not got enough tips for my long pole, I have to set my acolyte pole up, my short pole, because I've got plenty of tops for that. Now, as I was setting up, disaster struck, guys. Disaster in a big way. I'm setting my short pole up. I've got my pole sections on the roller, leaned on from the floor to the roller while I open them all up. And I knocked one section. But as I grabbed that, it released the number 5 section, which went not surprisingly, because I've got bums in every section. So that was at the start of that match, and then not getting nothing for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I decided enough's enough. So I scaled right down and I went for a couple of silvers. Guys, somewhere in my box I found a 20 hook. Don't know where that's come from, but yeah, I found a 20 hook. So that went on, and treble maggot, and I couldn't get anything dead depth. I had to lay a foot on before I could even get a bite. Guys, I had three silvers, little stocky things, and then an hide that big. And then thought, well, I've got to see if something's there. So shipped out to the far bank with corn on, and I went dobbing with corn. Sorry, Steve and Jamie, I encroached into your pegs as well. It only resulted in one small carp from out of my peg, which shocked me and surprised me and pleased me. Then home below, whistle went, and that were it weighing. I have to admit, because I was doing the weighing again, oh my word. Lads, you were smashing that place. I begged the lads, can we just give me £2 concessionary? I'm not weighing, it's just how it is. They won't let me. We weighed in, guys, £1.19. Oh, how that works, I'll never know. But yeah, it's just how it is, guys. Everywhere at the moment is really, 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 really strange. Welcoming someone, mate. Yeah, just pointing it out. Yeah, so last week, I was just so upset with myself for losing that section. I've tried contacting. I did explain and tell the owners of Springvale that on peg 18 there's a section of pole. I've sent them a couple of emails and I've never had no reply. So it looks like I've now got a Drennan Acolyte margin carp pole with no number 5. I don't know, guys. So I was consoling myself. So I spent the week tying new rigs up. Now, some of you will not like this, some of you will. Can you see that? Fluorocarbon 018. Basically, it's 2.47 kilograms and 2.31 pounds. Old money, good money. It works better that way, guys. So I've been tying new rigs out because I'm using. Just grab some. I'm using Andy Townsend's floats. Tying new rigs. They're me glass stems. They're carbon stems. Just tying new rigs up and new things, you know. Tying new rigs up. Coming to some guys, coming to festivals, and sorry guys, my chair broke. Yeah, it's coming to festivals, so I've just been getting things tidy. But I decided, hey ho, I'll have a day out at Barbara Spring Ponds on Saturday on their open, which I fished for a couple of years now and with varied success. I drew peg 7 which, to be honest with you, yes, it can produce on and off, more off than on. And I got to my peg, I set up. I was preoccupied with, basically, I'd got margin lines and 2+2 line. I then got a 13 metre line of maggots, and to reach the far shuttering that's been put in, guys, I had to put 16 metres on. I was annoyed with myself that I'd fished, not in the wrong way, but I didn't change quick enough. I'd had one fish on the feeder, nothing in the margins, nothing on the 2+2, nothing on the 13 metre. I just shipped out, shallow rig, size 16 hook, one piece of corn, and I went dobbing with corn along the back line, back shuttering. That resulted in 3 fish, I think it was. 2 or 3 fish, but they came from that area. Now, of course, I wasn't putting no bait in. I'd just got my, sorry guys, my illness is kicking in, making me forget the basic things. Basically, I was using a piece of corn. Yes, admittedly, I'd added to it. I basically used Monster Baits and Dips, a yellow magnetizer on it. It just brightens the colour up. It's lovely, lovely stuff. So I went dobbing. My annoyance was that the whistle went too quick for me. So I'd realised I'd spent too much time thinking they're going to come in, which they usually do, but I've fed and fed, and I've fed and fed. Nothing on the track, nothing on the margins. I saw one swirl, guys, in the margins, and that was from a fish as I was setting up. Now, hang on, guys. What's up with you? Because I'm talking, guys, and she thinks that it's us. Lay down. Down. Good girl. Lay down. She wants to play. Yeah. So it was my own. It was my own annoyance. My own fault. My annoyance in that I'd not changed quick enough. I'd not read the water right and read what I needed to do right. It's something I'm going to have to work on and work hard on, because I know myself I can get preoccupied and get tunnel vision with one method. I need to change it. I need to read the water better and try and understand the water. I used to do. It's just when my illness kicks in, because it's not there all the time, it comes and it goes, it never gives me any warning. Well, come here. Yeah, it's just, it was so strange. I'd got Dean Jarvis to my left, and Dean fished pretty much all of the match in the margin, but he'd got a reed bed that went out a little bit. So he'd got 2 sections of the reed bed, the near section and the far section, and the point, basically. And Dean beat me. Not by a lot, Just buy one fish, basically. But, like I said, the time went on me. Now, once we'd wrapped up, as normal, we're asking what we've got. And I never said anything because I didn't know what I'd got. Yes, I'd got my clicker with me, but gosh, couldn't be, to be honest with you guys, I couldn't be arsed clicking because we were getting nothing. But no, the water itself, Steve and Rachel and Mum and Dad, you are doing a fantastic job at carving. Bloody hell, shut up! At Barbara Spring Ponds. I know it's not yourselves. It's basically the fish who've got. I think all the fish in the country's got bloody carrvale virus. None of them want to feed right. None of them want to do right. It's so frustrating because we had a match at Barnston. Sorry guys, sorry Barnston. How could I forget you? Quite easy actually, because we had a nightmare. Again, it wasn't me. It wasn't just me. It was everyone on our sections on low numbers. Guys, I think I've got peg 17, 18, and I could just get to the golf course island. With a feeder, nothing. Pellet waggler, couldn't really use it because we've got wind in his face. Pole, like a muppet, I didn't take them because Barnston being Barnston, it's a feeder match. You just know it's feeder. The carp and the bream don't come close in, not like other waters. But then again, this year they've turned all the rule books up on its head. Like I said, we're not getting it right, and the fish are not getting it right. I don't know. But back to it, Steve and Rach and her mum and dad, or his mum and dad should say, absolutely brilliant. You are maintaining that pond like something you got in the Nationals. You should be really, really proud of all your work. Guys and girls, check out Monster Baits and Dips, Match Team TV. Check out monsterbaitsanddips.com. Daz Bird, the owner. Daz, thank you so much for your stuff that keeps coming through my door. It's wonderful. It really is. And you know what we're on about. It's just I don't really want to give it away to everybody. But yeah, some of the stuff we're using, mate, fantastic. You're doing so well. So well. And I am so pleased to be able to promote your company and your baits and our team, because more that goes out, the more interest you get, Daz. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you get off. Ooh, upcoming match on Sunday. This Sunday, 30th, I think it is. We are at our own water. We're at Otherton. Let's hope it fishes better than it did last time. Now that's a bit cruel, because what had happened, the farmer next door had ploughed all his fields up, and then it absolutely hammered it down for a few days, and the muddy water runs straight into the pond. Such a shame, such a shame. But I didn't do bad. I didn't do bad. Could have done better, but I didn't do bad. Again, Steve won the match, I believe, off the top of my head. But yeah, but this time before we were on the round match pond. This time we're on both ponds, so they're being held as separate matches, which is good because the I can't remember the name of the pond, guys. I'm sorry. No. He's got a strip lake, and that can produce some big numbers. In comparison to Round Lake, I believe that the Snake Lake's a bit better. So it gives everybody a chance. Can you give me a chance? Guys, I will look forward to giving you more info, more chats. It's just how it's been. It's been crazy, guys. And it's not going to stop for me because tomorrow morning I've got a client's dog arriving for a week at boot camp. Because, as you might know, I'm a dog trainer. Or I was, until coronavirus hit. But that's how it is, guys. That's how it is. Right, I will let you go, and I will wish you tight lines, everybody, and stay safe.